Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Hers with TGN again. I'm coming to you because there was a recent patch to Cube World. Quite a few changes that warrant a video because it's all about my favorite class that I like to play, but haven't played with that certain weapon because of the bugs or the exploits, if you will, that were in place when you used a certain weapon. So basically what was happening was, if you were a ranger and you had a crossbow equipped, you were able to, just spam your right mouse button in order to beat something, which, it was kind of game breaking. Not really game breaking, but if there were a PvP environment set, it would be game breaking for a few. Now the right mouse button only does damage when charged, so as you can see, I'm not doing any damage to this guy. I have to charge it up first. See, it still has the AoE effect, but it doesn't do anything when there's no charge. So if you have no MP, there's no way you're gonna do any type of damage with that. Another thing that was fixed for the ranger was when you would hit retreat while flying, you were able to fly for longer, and now all it does is just shoot you back a few meters. To be honest with you, I didn't know about that exploit, but apparently it was there. There was also another bug for the ranger that would cause, if you really wanted to grief somebody, you could crash stuff with hitting on a server for hitting your third ability, which was swiftness. What? And I won. But anyways, defeat the ruler in Terrorion Forest. Terrorion Forest. I don't even know if I'm in the right spot. Where's my map? I kind of like the crossbow, but when I found out that was an exploit, I kind of went towards the boomerang. And that was that. So let's see how well this does with boss. Another thing that was changed was the amount of XP that groups were getting. You were getting way too much XP with groups, so like you could go from like level 2 to level 6 if there were enough people there, and that was fixed. That was another thing. So if you have a bunch of people and you plan on power leveling, they kind of, they took that out, because to be honest with you, that something like that does ruin the fun if all you could do is just sit there at an inn and everybody just, fight stuff and there you go. But yeah, that was another bug that they fixed, was if you have a bunch of people on a server, which right now I don't have it set to have multiple people. I don't have that server launcher running anymore. I turned it off because it may make the game unstable, or the server unstable. So unless there's like an update for it, there's no reason for me to keep it, because I don't have more than 4 people come on my server at any time. So no, I can't do my scout swiftness and crash anything anymore. It's like, oh dang, I knew it could do that, so I didn't have it at the time, but that's that. So another thing that happened is inns, when that goes along with the whole multiplayer XP bug. What Wally and Pixie did was take that and make it so that you can't reset at 7 a.m. So you can only reset the time at the inns between 6 p.m. and 6 a.m. So, I mean, that kind of works. I mean, you have to, it kind of takes the whole, I don't want to say cheating, but the power leveling aspect out of it, because this is supposed to be a game that you go out and you adventure and you do stuff together. Or, you could solo, but if you're soloing, you're not going to be doing something like that anyways. So for me it kind of works, but if you're into the power leveling thing just to see what it's about, I mean, you kind of got to do it almost legit now. Another new thing that happened while I try and find this boss. In your options tab, they have now given you an FPS limit. Whoa, hey, look at that. I'm getting beat up by a mage. Yes, they gave you an FPS change, so you can limit the amount of FPS you have. And I'm fighting a boss. I'm fighting a boss. He's a quest mob. I'm defeating the ruler of the something. Wow, that was kind of lame, but I'll take it. Oh, will you just die already? Dang. Yeah, I just got 20 XP for that. Before it was like up in the hundreds. So yes, they have considerably dropped the amount of XP you get for the missions. As you just saw, I got 20 XP for that. I'm sure you get a little bit more with other people, but may not be in the hundreds like it was before. So you can't go from level 2 to level 3 or go from level 2 to level, 5 or 6 anymore. Which is an awesome change. Again, this has been Hers with TGN. I will see you next time.